future millionaires. We back with another banger. I'm December DeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, and I'm here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors, man. Salute to everybody for pulling up. I appreciate y'all for continuously coming back every day to rock with the channel and learn more about investing. This is going to be, one of our Shiba Inu technical analysis videos just to keep y'all up to date with the market and, give y'all some confidence that, we're still on track to go where we are headed. So come join our private investment community. We are over 5,400 active investors here in this group. Congratulations to y'all that stayed down for the come up. I have, started letting people in again. So I'll be letting probably about 1,000 of the people that are in the waiting room in. But after that, I'm gonna be closing the door again. So make sure you're in the waiting room because when I do open those doors, it's on a first come first serve basis. So follow me on Twitter at December DeMarco. My Twitter, my Facebook group is where I call some of my free 99 plays, and I'm also about to turn it up a notch with these free 99 plays. So stay tuned for that. Also, let's get to this chart. We are on the day chart right now. I threw a trend line on there real quick just already. We got a support right here. We threw one right here at our key support levels. Let's also bring our fib tool out. So, let me know how has y'all day been today. Drop that in the comment section. I seen a lot of people get panicked, yesterday, get shaken out. I didn't even make an update. I had a few things to do, but I already told everybody, what was going to happen. I called that drop right there. I told y'all that would be the low point that we would be seeing it go to approximately that. Let me just make sure I got that right there. Okay. I got that a little bit higher. Okay, right there. So we see different key levels that we fall to. But yesterday I told y'all that we could be seeing that 42 level the day before if we did not hold that support level. And that's what we seen. We seen, it had a breakout to the downside, but look what happened. Buyers stepped in immediately and brought us right back to this level. So, that could have been just, a fake, a little trap right there. That could have been a trap, just to shake people out. But, let me know, did you sell during this, during that panic or during that shakeout right there? Did you hold your position or did you get shaken out? Because you notice a lot of people gave up. This is what this means. You have to interpret this chart like it was a battle going on. The bears or the sellers pushed a lot of people out right here, shaking a lot of people out, got them scared. A lot of people panicked. Even pushed all the way down to that 39 range. That was scary for some people, man. Some people really got shaken out right there when they seen it go under the 4, because you got to think about it, there's a lot of psychological areas in the chart. Some people say, okay, they're not using percentages or whatever. They're just using whole numbers. They're saying, if it drops below that 4 level, I'm out. So think about it. Look what they did. They dropped it right. We're going to go into the 1 hour chart to see that more, just to see it a little bit more clear. Okay, so they brought it right down to that 40.55 level. So some people, had it in their minds, if it drops under the 4, under that 4's level, I'll sell. Some people, hell, some people had it in their mind, if it drops under that, 42 range, then they'll sell. And what they're doing right there is just trying to hit people's stop loss. So that's just a stop loss shakeout. When you see it drop under that level where a lot of people, like, we called it, that key support level here was. So honestly, we still got room to potentially, go down. Hopefully I don't see that, but if we keep getting pushed to the downside, we could even touch the 78.6 level range, which is technically at 37.50. Now that might be, extremely scary for a lot of people because that's basically erasing 8.6% of the gains back off the table. But, that's a chance to, load up on your position. If we went to these, high points here, we have to, you know, hit those levels again eventually in the future. Now, am I saying it will go to that level? No, I'm not. I don't have a crystal ball here. I can only show y'all, you know, what's likely to happen with the chart, you know, the good, the bad, as well as the ugly. So now if we can hold here on our 1 hour chart, it shows us we want to get a breakout. We want to have a breakout to, we seen some resistance at about that 51.79 level. We want to and notice here, try to let me try to zoom in a little bit. Notice here the areas, if some of y'all have questions like why can't we break out of this area, notice right here where we had some resistance at that last swing high right there, boom. Notice where it was stopped at. If we go back in the chart, that was our previous support level. So we have to fight back up these, we got to staircase our way back through these different, you know, support levels that were previous supports. Now there'll be resistance levels for us. So you notice here, we fought back up here. We broke through that resistance level here. Now we used it as a support. Now we have to rally enough to break this support level here, test these ones, test this area of resistance, fall back to this level of support. We rally up again, retest these areas here for those high levels right there, fall here for support, retest these high areas here. And I'm looking at the previous area in the chart, you know, so when I'm saying, I'm just moving the cursor up to that level, but I'm looking at the previous areas here. So we retest this areas here, probably fell off, and we find this area here as a support. Then, but over on this side though, so I'm using the mouse here, but I'm referring to these areas, these previous resistance and support areas. So we'll find this area as a support. Once we can break through there, we'll come back down, find that as a support area. Notice how that is a support area if we go back all the way here. Notice how it's a resistance area here, but it's a support area here. So we'll find that resistance there. We'll have to break through it. We'll go up, test the next level right there for that 72 range. We'll fall back, find that as a support where we just were right here, about that 65 range, and then we'll continue to move up until we retest all-time highs. So that can be a little journey, y'all. We got a few, you know, different levels of resistance that we have to break through and make supports before we can get to that point. So they might try to, you know, shake this out, you know, and think about it too. You know, also the holidays are coming up. So they know that a lot of people will have to close their positions to buy gifts, to buy, you know, decorations, and to put, you know, holiday meals on the table and things like that. So that's what I believe they're looking forward to. So, you know, I'm just trying to tell y'all, that's why I always say, do not risk more than you're willing to lose. So that way you will not become an emotional investor. You won't see, you know, your portfolio and see it down 20% and say, you know what, Christmas is coming up, I got to get these gifts anyway, let me go on to sell this, because now you just sold at a loss, and then the next day you'll look and we'll be up, you know, 20%. So I'm trying to save a lot of y'all. You know, one person dropped in my comment section and said, you know, I bought this and I wasn't, and it's down, I'm not gonna buy anything else, you know. And I had to ask, I'm like, bro, did you put in more money than you were willing to lose? And he did. He put in $600. And I'm like, bro, if $600 is more than you're willing to lose, then that's not the right way to do it. If $60 you're only willing to lose, then that's how much you should be putting in. Don't over, you know, invest, because then you'll be panicky once you see the price down, or if something happens to it, you know, you'll be upset with yourself. So, you know, the reason why, you know, I can have this level of confidence, one, because I've been around the board a few times, but also because I believe in what I invested in. So when I see it retrace 20%, that doesn't bother me. To me, that just looks like a discount sale. That just looks like an opportunity for me to add to my bag. Now look, today we're up 13.74%. Earlier today we were up almost 18%. So for y'all that sold off because y'all seen that, you know, 18 to 20% sell off, look what happened. That dip got bought right back up. So really what you should be doing, if you're this is not financial advice, you're always free to do whatever you want to do. You know, do not come crying to me. Never risk more than you're willing to lose. You know, dollar cost average. Don't just dump all your money in at one time, so that way you still have ammunition, you know, or free capital to continue to buy the dip if it continues to drop. People ask me all the time, like, how do you continue to buy these dips? Because I'm not putting in all the amount of money that I want to invest at one time. I'm dollar cost averaging over time. So that's what y'all want to keep in mind. But I forgot where I was just going with that right there, but we got a little breakout to the downside. It looks like a false break to the downside to me. Buyers came, stepped right back in, picked that up. Let's throw some other indicators on here. Let's see what we got. We are holding right on that 61.8% range. We dipped down to the middle of right before that 78.6 range. I mean, yeah, that was very ugly. That was very, very ugly. And I could understand, a lot of people getting worried. But, if you believe in a project long term, those types of things shouldn't bother you. We should go by Warren Buffett's philosophy of when the market is greedy, be fearful. But when the market is fearful, be greedy. When the market is fearful like that and you see everybody panicking, that's the time to buy. That's what's happening. A lot of these big news publications or stations, articles, even some YouTubers are putting out FUD on SHIB to drop the price so that way y'all panic sell. They can cause a huge runoff on the price, run the price down, and they can come in and buy for cheaper. And then, they turn around and drop news and say, you know what, matter of fact, SHIB isn't that bad. After all, we think we see some good things coming after they done tricked y'all out y'all spot. I'm trying to help y'all, but that's pretty much all for this video. I'll do another one doing some news updates. I might do a live stream tonight. I'm just in that mood. Let me know what y'all want to do. Drop hashtag live stream if y'all want to see a live stream after this. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. That's all we got, and we are out.